All right, we'll just get started. The recording is on. It's our time, and yeah, the time waits for nobody. So we'll just get started, and anybody that is interested can watch the replay. So that's fine. So thank you once again for coming, Michael. And to get started, I'll just quickly read maybe the first part of your bio so that everybody can get to know you better. Michael is an accomplished musician renowned for his exceptional talent and contributions to the music industry. As the most outstanding and sought-after marching percussionist in Nigeria, he has captivated audiences with his performances and technical prowess. His career highlights include numerous TV appearances and winning various prestigious music competition awards. Talking about awards, I was amazed when I saw you do that stuff with Missy Elliott. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you very much for coming. So the topic is the journey to wealth creation, and you're going to talk about some things. And the floor is yours. The floor is yours, bro. Just bless us with some wisdom.
Oh yeah, Uche, I see you in the chat. Thank you so much for joining this training. It really means a lot. So welcome everyone for joining, and those that didn't, join will probably get the recording by the time it is out on whatever the platform is. Yeah. It's called the journey to wealth creation. The journey. And first of all, it's going to be an interactive class actually. Yeah. First of all, one thing that drew me to this topic was the fact that I'm not talking about drums right now. I'm not going to talk about music right now because this is a very, very important topic in terms of building wealth as a musician, right? When you are sick, you go to the doctor. You go to the hospital to get treatment. When you need prayers, you go to pastors, right? When you need someone to file a case for you, like you need to be defended based on certain cases, right? You go and meet a lawyer. A lawyer files a case and helps you get out of whatever. When you actually need knowledge in terms of wealth, you don't meet a doctor. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
You don't meet a lawyer. You meet financial mentors.
Mm.
You go over to financial mentors and talk to them. You don't even meet musicians.
Yeah, true.
That's the thing. So now the issue is that people are actually caught up with, now let me ask you guys, what do you think is the meaning of the word perspective? What is the meaning of the word perspective?
Uche, do you wanna say something?
Perspective.
Okay, okay. Yeah, go for it, Uche. Go for it.
What is perspective, Uche?
You can unmute yourself and speak, Uche. All right, we're not.
Uche,
so.
Okay, if perspective is like, it's like, to my understanding, someone's level of understanding and side of view about something or a situation. So now, before we go into perspective, let me help you understand something. We need to understand definitions first, because write this down in your notepad. Life does not reward you according to your effort. Life rewards you according to your definitions. Life does not reward you according to the effort you put into something. Because if it's by effort, right, the bricklayer on the street should make more money because it puts in so much effort, right? But it's not in terms of your effort. It's based on how you define a situation. right? Because how you define something determines how you see the thing. So let me give you an example. The US shares the same border with Mexico, right? The US is first world country. Mexico is third world country. What is the reason why one is in abject poverty and one is in prosperity in terms of the economics? The economy in the US is fast growing. Why the people in Mexico, the Mexicans, are not as rich as people that are in the United States? Why? The reason is because when the people that are in the Mexicans, when they came to the land, if you look at their produce, they feel like the best of a man is gotten from the ground. That's why if you see their produce, their largest exports, food, things that came up from the ground. They think that the best of a man is what comes out from the ground.
Playing from MacBook Pro.
Oh yeah, excuse me. They think that the best of a man, right, comes out from the ground. Do you understand what I'm saying? Well, which is not. But if you look at the Americans, their greatest exports are not things from the ground. They are things from the mind.
Yeah.
Chips made from the woman's mind, right? Phones made from human's mind. Airplanes made from human's mind, right? Apps made from human's mind. Technologies made from human mind. So as far as your mind can see it, that's it. The same thing God said unto Abraham, as far as your eye can see, right? So it is not it's not about where you are, it's about what you see about where you are. Do you understand? That's why I said life does not reward you according to your effort. Life rewards you according to how you define what are you doing, your definitions. So what if you do not understand how to define things well? How would you be able to get the best that life has to offer? You won't, because you do not understand how to define things the right way. Right now, I'm gonna give you two types of definitions before I define perspective to you. We have statutory definition and we have functional definition. Statutory definition and functional definition. I hope you're paying attention. Statutory definition is defining something the way the universe sees it. Right. A lot of people don't understand what money is. A lot of people do not understand what money is. A lot of people do not understand what value is. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand the meaning of the word money. A lot of people do not understand the meaning of the word value, because the definition of money is cash. And it's not cash. We have 5 levels of money.
Yeah.
The least level of money is cash. You can stumble upon cash. You can stumble upon cash, but you cannot stumble upon wealth. Wealth is created through discipline. Do you understand? You can be walking right the street, right, and you see money. In fact, listen, you can even win a lottery, right, of $1 million right now. But in no time, it will be gone. True. Why? Because you do not have the discipline. Listen, the discipline to manage the success is gotten in the process. You may want to write that down. The discipline to manage the success is gotten in the process. Why did Adam fail? Adam failed because the discipline to withstand temptation, he didn't go through it. Adam was an instant outcome. Adam was the first Yahoo boy we had. He had no process. Yes, he had no process. When God created him, he had broad chest. He had biceps. There was nothing Adam worked for. He had everything in abundance. The word Eden is delightful place, right? Even the woman he had, even when he was in this deep sleep, he said, the Lord, this is the bone of my bone. From the Lord gave it to me. He didn't even look for a wife. God brought wife to him. There was nothing Adam had that he worked for, and that was why he failed. So if he did not go through discipline or time worked through things, you cannot actually own that thing, or you cannot develop the discipline to own it. Why? Because you didn't go through it. The second Adam, Jesus, had to come through a woman, the womb. He went through mentors. He went through discipline, right? He went through things before he was even fit for the job, right? So God learns because he made mistake in how he created man the first time. We're not going to go into that. We're talking about wealth creation today. That's the topic for another time, right? So how about definition? Statutory definition is defining something based on how the universe sees it. How? What is this? What is this called?
Barrier.
It's a pen, right? If I go to Nigeria right now, I'm in the US. If I go back to Nigeria right now and I say, what is this? They say this is a pen. If I go to China, they say this is a pen. Statutorily, this is a writing material because this is what I use in writing things, right? People see this as a pen. But we have the other type of definition, which is called functional definition. Functional definition. This is defining something based on how it functions, right? What if the very first time, listen, what if the very first time you met me, right? I was using this and I was stabbing someone, then blood gushed out from his neck and he died. What would you call it?
A murder weapon, yeah?
You call it a weapon. Now, if that was the very first time you saw this thing, your definition of this is a weapon, right? So anytime someone comes close to you with this, what would you do? You will run. Why? Because you see that this thing is harmful, is dangerous. You do not understand that this thing is not actually used as what it is, right? It is used to write, it's a writing material, right? But you think it is something dangerous. And guess what? Life rewards you according to how you define this. So based on how you define something is how life rewards you. I have a lot of things to teach right now. I didn't move so quick. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now, what if you do not understand how to define things the right way? Perspective. The word perspective, perspective. Is defined. We have which means one, perspective, view, one view. So perspective is one view per time. So you have just one view about something. That's your perspective. That's why people don't see things the way other people see it. Why? Because they have just one view of that thing. They don't see things the other way around. So whatsoever is in front of you. Now, tell me that a phone is in front of me right now. You tell me that there's a phone in front of me right now.
There's a phone in front of you right now.
Oh yeah, I can see. Tell me that there's a door behind me.
Yeah, there's a door behind you.
There's no door behind me.
You can't see it, yeah?
There's no door behind me. I will argue that thing. Why? Because I can't see it. For me to see it, you have to tell me to turn around and see the door behind me. Why? Because right now, my mind is focused on just one thing, perspective. For me to see that thing, I need to alter my perspective and see something different. I get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I said, it is not just all about playing music. It is about understanding how wealth operates. It's about understanding how wealth operates. The journey to wealth creation, right? It's a journey. And I said, why you may never succeed, what you need to do to succeed, right? I'm just going to teach all of this around in this thing. To even give it just one or two definitions, right? Value. If I should ask a lot of people, they'll actually miss this definition. Value is not just anything. Value is anything that is useful to the user. What you consider as value is anything whatsoever that is useful to the user. Guess what? Money is not that thing you spend. Money is what you spend is cash. Let me define money for you. Because why am I giving you the right definitions? Because people's definition of things is flawed. That's why they expect result and it's not showing up. 1 + 1 will give you 2. they are not doing it the right calculation, and they're expecting 3. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Money is not that thing you spend. Money is an instrument to measure value. To understand the value of something, that is how money was like if I was teaching a different business class, I'm going to dive into what money really means. Money is an instrument to measure how valuable this thing is. That is like the tape rule to measure the value of something is money. Your laptop, the way to measure the value of that laptop comes with a price. It is different from the price of a Rolls Royce. Why? Because of the value the Rolls Royce provides. It is different from the value your slippers provides. You see the prices for your slippers is different from the price of a bicycle or a Rolls Royce. Why? Value, then money measures it. But let me move past that. Because I know a lot of people have a lot of questions. I don't know if you getting something, just write in the chat. I'm learning something. Just write in the chat. You're learning something. Right. Amazing. Life does not reward you according to your effort, but your definition of this. Exactly. Life does not reward you according to your efforts, or how you define things. So now, most musicians are actually all about their perspective is I want to be good in my craft. So their perspective is geared towards what they are doing. But guess what? They have an edge. Because for you to do something always, you must have developed discipline. For you to listen, even if it is nonsense, you are disciplined. It's just to the wrong things.
Yeah.
You can be disciplined to the wrong things. I don't care about the wrong things. I just need that discipline, because to be disciplined means that you're always showing up to doing something. What if I alter that thing to something else? I know you'll be successful. So anybody can be successful. But why can't they be successful? Because they are not learning how success is the right way. They are just get towards one thing. And guess what? Why you may never be successful, right? First of all, who taught you in primary school? Poor teachers that knew nothing about wealth. People that were even they hated their job before they came to school. Some of them didn't even want to be in school, but they just had to because they want the money. Right? They came. Nice. Then from there, you went into what? Secondary school. From nursery, you went to secondary school, taught by secondary school teachers that they don't even have means of transportation back home. With what your parent gives you, they may even take out of it, right? Then you graduated from there, right? You went to a university taught by wicked, and I won't use the word wicked, by broke professors. Because when I was once in a university at that time. When I looked outside, I never saw a Ferrari packed by a professor. I never see a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini. But these were the people who were speaking into your mind.
Yeah.
This is how it works, right? And it's not our fault, but some of us even came from a poor background. Listen, we came from a poor neighborhood. People were poor. They were trying to make ends meet. And listen, I'm going to disrupt something so crazy right now. Even our parents were so poor that when they come home, daddy says that, oh boy, I need money. And the thing they think money is for is to buy something. So your definition of money is collect and spend. You know, your parents never told you collect, invest. You have always been geared towards collect, spend. So whenever money comes into your hand, you are not wired to invest. Because you never saw somebody practically invest. Make money, invest, and do other things. But what the thing is that you have always been wired by what you have been saying. If we should open to the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 20. The association of fools shall be destroyed. Why? See, even if you're not a fool, because you are in the association of fools, you'll be destroyed. Association matters. Who you associate with matters.
Yeah.
We have two types of parents. We have the ones that give birth to you and the ones that will lift you. That's your earthly parent, and the other ones are your mentors. But people don't have mentors. Musicians don't have mentors. But yeah, they do have mentors. And what are the mentors? Drumming mentors. That helps you only on your skill. So most musicians are 100%, even over the roof, blessed with skills. But when it comes into business, they know how to sell nada. They don't know how to sell anything.
Yeah.
Guess what? They don't even know how to sell their own this thing. They don't even know how to put their own skill. So what makes me say that you may never be successful? Look at how many years that people have been speaking into your life from your early age to whatever the age you are right now. Then you also go into NYSC. You did all of this for several years. Who has been speaking to you? 4 men.
Mm.
How then do you want to be successful? It is hard. You may never just be successful. See, wealth is created through discipline. It is through discipline. To get it, it is through discipline. And guess what? Can someone open the book of Proverbs? I don't know if you can read the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 4. They are not even seeking knowledge, because when you actually work with mentors, what do they give you? Knowledge. But please open the book of Proverbs 24, verse 4. What does it say?
Proverbs 24
24.
and verse 4.
Mhm.
It says, "True knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures."
Oh, sorry. Oh, did they say through hard work?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I think my Bible was saying through parenting. No, true knowledge.
Knowledge.
And guess what? What I'm saying, people are aware. There's difference between awareness and knowledge. Let me show you the difference. You are in a room right now, locked. This room is locked right now. Somebody is walking. I hear footsteps. Ko. Am I aware that there's something around? Am I aware?
Yep.
True. Do I know what it is? Do I know if it is probably a horse? Do I know if it's a woman or a man? I don't know. What if the person came in and sat down and left? Several people came in and sat down and left. Then someone comes into the room and be like, "Did you see Mr. Samuel Olutayo?" I said, "I don't know Mr. Samuel Olutayo. I don't know who you're talking about." But guess what? Mr. Tayo was in the room. He had beard. He was wearing glasses. He had his hair. He was wearing a black shirt. Oh, are you talking about that person? Oh, now, you know, because if I thought you spoke to him, you interacted with knowledge. So awareness is just what is out there. Knowledge, listen, awareness is when you read a book, you're aware. When you're in classroom, you are gaining awareness. When you are in a seminar like this, you're gaining awareness. Knowledge is a thing from the mind. It is what you do with what you are aware of that becomes knowledge. Now, do babies know that when you do like this and you click on something, you can't remove? Are they aware? They are aware that they sit down beside their parents and see that their parents do this, right? And they step on something and they can't move. Are they aware that they are driving a car, that their parents are driving a car? Can they drive a car? No, they don't have knowledge about how to drive a car. You can be aware and do not have knowledge. So all of these things I'm saying, people will know what it's saying. No, you don't. You are only aware of what I'm saying. You have not taken it a step further. and work on it and become your own knowledge. Knowledge is personified. Until what you know becomes what you do not know anything. I was very lucky at the time because I was learning under a mentor. As at that time, in fact, let me tell you how bad it is. I had to pause my musical career for some minute because I was learning under this mentor for a long time. And it was during this time we were able to make over $2 million in Ikeja, Nigeria, in less than 6 months. Over $2 million in Nigeria. Listen, wealth is not in a place. Wealth is in people. Because when you come over here in America, you will still see poor American people. So it is not America that makes you wealthy. It is what you know that makes you wealthy. What you do with what you know, not what you are aware of, what you know.
What you do, what you do.
Exactly. So most musicians, this is it. To break the cycle of he's a fantastic drummer, but his finances is drinking Gary. You need to actually seek financial mentors. I've seen the same thing. The interview you had with Itunu IT Sticks. He said the same thing. He said he had to associate with people that actually would speak about financing, would speak about stocks and all that. And all of these things help him in perspective and how he actually manages around things. Most drummers have more drummer friends. Ima drums, Jide drums, Kinikon drums, sticks, Kinikon sticks. But mentor, not just mentor, but financial mentor, they don't have. Then how do you want to be successful? It's never going to work because you have always been wired by people that are poor and you want to be successful. The only way to alter this is to work with someone that has made it. Then understand the blueprint, because a mentor, yes, seek financial mentors. Yes, seek financial mentors. Do whatsoever to do. Do whatsoever. Make sure you just serve them. Make sure you hang around them. Seek financial mentors. And listen, it is not enough. Listen. It is not enough to watch someone from afar. Do you know what helped me? I was not afar. I was living with my mentor. So when it comes to sales, right, how to make sales and all that, I can do that pretty well. I can sell anything. Why? Because I would see how he would pitch an event. I would see how he would sell an event. Right now, if I want to sell courses, I know what to do right now. And I will sell it. Do you know why? Because I have seen him do it. But it is not enough to watch someone online, because a mentor actually is not supposed to take it off the process. A mentor just simply shows you the right steps. Now, the mentor has made mistakes when he was trying that thing you would try. Because whatsoever you're watching online, you're still going to make mistakes. But that mistakes you're about to make, your mentor, it probably took your mentor 3 or 4 years. But because he's mentoring you, it probably will take you less time, because he shortens your steps by taking you through the right process. You know that once you do these things, you will come back to zero. Don't do this one. Do this one. Know what to invest in right now. Know how money works. Know what to do and all that. But because you never do that, you never have someone you listen to or mentors you actually listen to, you can never be successful. So why may you never be successful? You don't have mentors. You don't even study. The Bible says that it is the glory of God. Listen, Proverbs 25 verse 2, it says it is the glory of God to conceal a matter. Another word for conceal is hide. So God takes glory in hiding things. Like, it is the glory of God to conceal a matter. But listen, the Bible now says, but it is the honor of kings to search out the matter. See, listen, from there I said, study is a royal behavior. It's only kings that study. But how many musicians have picked up a book this year, not even this month, this year, and have studied, or in the past 10, 5 years? And they want to be, they say they are kings. And never. You don't study financial books. You don't study investment books, real estate. And because based on that, you'll notice that when you even start doing all these things, your vocabularies will change. The kind of people you hang out with will change. You're not always on Instablog trying to just follow up blogs. And guess what? Because you are reading these kind of books and you are with a mentor, listen, you will have what we call management, even with time. Because time is a currency. You understand what time I need to work on my music, what time I need to self-develop. Then when any income comes, you know that there is a way. You understand how to balance, invest, what I need to do with this, there are things you don't need right now. But because you don't have financial literacy, right, you squander wealth. If I should check how much you've done in tariff plan in your in people that are in Nigeria, right? If I should check how much, most people have made millions of naira, but they have used it in several things. They don't even have accounting. People don't even have account on how they spend their money. Then you want to be rich? Even the rich, they understand how they spend. They don't just spend. So for you to be rich, you need to learn from the rich.
Yeah.
For you to be rich, you need to learn from the rich. You cannot learn how to be rich from just drummers. It ain't gonna happen. Because we have the same income bracket. But guess what? Someone like Davido played the drums one time and the video went viral. Why? It wasn't about paradiddle. It wasn't, I don't know if you even understand how to play paradiddle. Or if you don't understand how to play the ratamakio. But why is it viral? Because he was valuable and he had made so much money that even if he played nonsense, people will still heal him. My brother, if it is to make money so that you can feed not just yourself, but you see, the purpose of wealth is not to feed yourself. The purpose of wealth is for generations.
Yeah.
That's why I said the journey into wealth creation, the journey starts first with a mentor. Listen, you can't do it by yourself. You need a mentor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Find a mentor.
Yeah.
Learn under a mentor. And listen, when people they don't understand how about mentors, or probably as that, I know some of them probably want to ask, how do you find a mentor? Or how do you just get a mentor? My mentor's mentor, that's my grand mentor, was 10 years younger than my mentor. But my mentor is in the US right now. He is so blessed and so rich. Oh my God. I met him once, David Monetier. He is so blessed and so rich. He's in the US right here. He owns a multinational company in the US, right? My mentor was 10 years younger. My mentor's mentor, that's my grand mentor, was 10 years younger than my mentor. You know what my mentor said to me? He said, Michael, I am the older one. He is the elderly one. So it is not about age. It is about what does he know?
What does he know? Yeah.
And guess what? It may not even be visible right now, but he is going through a journey. He understands the cycle. He understands the cycle. So let me just stop here because I know a lot of people will probably have a lot of questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Uche had the question already. So maybe we'll just take Uche's question and then we'll call it a day. So he said, how do we find a mentor?
I think I just answered it. I don't know if I just answered it. First of all, you need to be prepared first because opportunities are always coming around. There have always been opportunities around. But because your radars are not, see, the science they've always done this experiment of sounds. If you play a sound of 40 hertz around a 50 hertz whatsoever, it will not pick because they're not in the same frequency. You need to play the same thing in the same frequency for them to actually, respond to each other. Do you understand? Why? Frequency does work. It does work. But the thing is that there have always been mentors around. You have not just always been wired to see them. Listen, if a lot of people don't, like, in their mind, because they have not been thinking of that thing, they don't see it. But has this ever occurred to you that if there is a car that comes to your mind, anywhere you go, you start to see the car?
Yeah.
Why? The car's always been there, but you never paid attention to it. But because your radar has been tuned to that car, you will now start seeing the cars everywhere. That's it. There's always been mentors, but you have never been tuned to actually going for one. That's why you never went for one. And guess what? You've never been reading books that actually develops you. And this is one of the reasons why sometimes I was just amazed, because I see people that are older than me that are supposed to be my own mother, and they'll be like, Michael, we pay you whatsoever to teach you, to mentor me. And I'll be like, it's not about my age, it's about what I know. Do you understand? That's it. So once you understand, okay, once you understand that, and you actually prepare yourself, you can always get a mentor. So you need to be prepared and just look out, attend business meetings and all that, and find a way to work for them. Then you can get one.
That's amazing. So, Uche, I hope we answered the question. Now that you are aware that you need to find a mentor, you begin to take steps towards identifying the people that are already around you who can mentor you, and think of how you can approach them. So yeah, I'm amazing. A lot of stuff has been dropped there, and
I never even scratched the surface.
yeah, I know you'll be able to
because the time.
Yeah, because of the time, and I'm sure people don't have that much of an attention span. You can see some people came in and they dropped off. So maybe they're hoping that they will watch it later, but that later, man, they will never make time for it. That's the truth.
Yeah.
So it's only many are called, but few are chosen. So,
exactly.
So the beauty for it for me is that even it's only one person that's his life is turned around from all this that we are doing. It's what
it's worth it. It's worth it.
So that I really appreciate you for that, and for you barely scratch the surface, but that alone can get the wise one thinking in the right direction and begin to look for answers that we can now build upon what you said alone. It's very powerful.
I really appreciate that.
Thank you very much for making time for this, and I hope it will bless somebody. And I didn't even expect that you vibe it from a pastoral perspective. That was amazing.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy that you're in that frequency.
Yeah, I appreciate it, because actually you cannot actually discuss wealth without actually discussing the word of God.
Yeah.
Most of it. Yeah.
There.
Yeah, it is.
The wealth is from there.
It is.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your late afternoon, late of your evening. Send me your email IG so I can forward that School of Money book to you.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'd like to read
about money, and that is what.
Oh, we should just jump back.
They defined money, and they're talking about what money really is and what is not, and it's very powerful, and how to actually.
Oh yeah.
Well,
before we go, I'm gonna leave you with something. Knowledge is in sequence. For people that want to just read any book and they think they would understand business and all that, knowledge is in sequence. Let me tell you what I mean. Mr. Sam, do you want to call your number?
Like phone number?
Yeah, your phone number.
Okay, yeah. 070 85 72 65.
You say what?
65.
Is that the end? 65?
6566.
666. 6656.
6566.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We are going to confirm that now. We have 2 zeros in it, right? In your number. Nice. We have 1 8 in your number, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 5s in your number. We have 1 2 in your number. We have 2 7s in your number. We have 3 6s in your number.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, if I should dial this number, it should ring now.
Mm-hmm.
No, I said if I should dial 070-8572-6656, it should ring, right?
6566.
Why not 6656? Why? Because if you don't do it in the right sequence, you may crash. Yeah. Exactly. Knowledge is in sequence. A lot of people may just want to just read any book. But just like a baby, you don't start with amala, right? You start with baby food. Knowledge is in sequence. There are specific books for people that want to just start to prepare their mind and study. The specific books you need to first start with. Books like The Alchemist by Paul Coelho. Read the book The Alchemist. The Alchemist. Think and Grow Rich. Yeah. Think and Grow Rich. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. We have The Magic of Thinking Big. Jewish Phenomenon. These are books that, to start with, to get your mind disrupted first, until you can go to specific books that actually helps you think of all the things. You need to prepare, you need to have a bedrock for knowledge first. I just need to just drop that.
Yeah, that's good.
Knowledge is a sequence.
It's very important, yeah. If we just look at practically the failed educational system, is still sequenced from primary to secondary.
Exactly. You don't start with algebra when you don't understand.
Yeah.
You don't start with algebra when you don't understand.
Yeah. True. That's true. That's true. That's amazing.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you once again. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, Uche, for coming in and staying till the end. I hope this will make a difference. If you are the one person that will benefit from this, I hope it's you. So yeah. I've learned a lot as well, and I'm going to apply a lot of things I've learned. My dad used to be my mentor. Let me just say that my dad used to be my mentor in business and everything. Then he passed on about 5 years ago, and since then I've not really tried to replace him. It's been difficult. So I've been learning from people, but remotely, not like directly, not one-on-one like I used to do with my dad. I've been learning from people, but remotely. Like I might try to follow somebody, his teachings on wealth, his teachings on this, just watch his videos on YouTube, just follow his teachings. That I might do that, but to have that one person that I can go to one-on-one and talk to, I've been thinking about it, but I'm not there yet. So that's something I need to do. Okay. As a businessman, as an entrepreneur, I need to have somebody that I can talk to one-on-one and say, okay, this is what I'm doing. How do I take it to the next level? You understand? So that is for me as well. That's for me. So
yeah,
blessed with this as well.
That means a lot.
All right. I guess we'll see you again and stay in touch. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Right. Thank you so much. Yeah, we appreciate it. Yeah, also have a good night. Yeah, be good. Bye.